Hello, hello. Well, story time. If you're I should have. Let me explain. Let me explain to you something real funny to nobody except me and just me, because it could have been deadly. Still can, actually. No, it can't be deadly. Could still lose. No, maybe. I don't know. On a genuine note, have no idea. Okay, story time. So, I think it was, Friday. I sliced my finger open with a razor blade. Like, not a clean razor blade at all. And that Saturday, instead of going to the doctor and getting stitched up like I should have, because, you know, when your medical professional girlfriend tells you you're gonna probably need sutures, you should probably listen. And instead of going to the doctor's the day of, I decided, nah, I'll be fine. I wake up, I put glue and Band-Aid on it and go to the gym. That night, I decided to go to the doctor. And you see, they just told me they can't do nothing about it. It's too late to put stitches on it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some tape that pulls the wound together so it heals better. And we're gonna make sure you don't bend your finger as much. So they put me in a finger brace. I kinda wish I got the stitches now, because this is the dumbest thing I've had to deal with ever. Well, not the dumbest thing I've had to deal with ever. I have coworkers that I would literally decide are dumber than this. But this is my own fault, and it is annoying. So they put me in a little splint, so I didn't move my finger, so I didn't open it back up. It is very annoying. If you're gonna do stupid things, you gotta be tough. I did something stupid. Real dumb. Because it wasn't a clean blade that I cut myself with, I now have to take antibiotics to make sure that hopefully it doesn't get infected and I don't have to lose a finger. That was an actual possibility that I didn't know of until Saturday. So, a little dumb. Fairly dumb. So don't do stupid things, because they can affect your gym gains. That is something that can happen, is it'll affect your gym gains. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pull over and fix this. Because it is annoying the shiz out of me. And I'm not going to deal with it being all rowdy the entire time. You fucking... You think I fixed it? Okay, I fixed it. Hopefully. Because it was annoying the crap out of me. I somehow didn't do the whole proper thing of setting it in place like I'm supposed to. So, it still moves. Cool. This is dumb. I really need a better way to set these up without having to worry about it moving around so gosh darn much. Yeah, that's annoying actually, because it's not fucking stuck in there. Because I can't move the block anymore. Anyways, if you're gonna do stupid stuff, you live with the consequences. My consequence is I have to wear a splint, take antibiotics, because I waited too long to get get sutures, get stitches. So, but because if they stitched it, they would have cleaned it most properly they could have, and then sewn it up. So, maybe not have to take antibiotics. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, don't be dumb. Anyways, we still go to the gym because who cares? Gym time. So, chest and back, good day. Good day. Little annoying with the not being able to actually grab everything with my hand. So, that was the most annoying part. Was like having just one of my fingers out of both of my hands. Like one finger being able to just, this is the most I couldn't even like actually grab it. I just had to pretend I was grabbing stuff. They're saying I probably have to wear this for about 2 days minimum. Two days, and then just try my very best to try and keep it from getting infected. So, you know, a little dumb. You pay the price. But that's okay, because I'll be fine. I'll live. It's not like it's going to be life-threatening. I hope not. So, but chest and back went graciously. And then so we just having the grandest all day. Because even with like my little finger, I still had great, like actual good, reliable chest and back work, so it wasn't just the worst thing. I did my little routine, get all of it done, had real fun. I did go up a little bit in weight for my rows, my chest, my machine chest press, not as much, but I had way more control, so I could probably go up another weight. I could probably add more weight to it. My flies felt really nice. They were good. Great, nice little things. But we ballin'. We livin'. Because there's nothing I can do. I just realized I have to go to work and probably have to wear this stupid thing. I love it. And then get to take it off. Put Band-Aid on it so it doesn't get all infected because I work in a dirty place. Dummy. Dumb. But we live with our consequences, and the consequences of weightlifting is getting big muscles. So, we live. I was thinking about something as I was talking that I'm pretty much forgetting about. The whole, like, Natty and Knot thing for like Hussein Farhad and Julian, like both amazing physiques, but both of these guys have passed. Both of these guys have actually passed. Hussein's passed a passed blood work 3 times now. And the first one was from Coach Greg. There was another one that was a random, and then Jeff Nipper did a random, and then Julian did a blood work test that he gave to Coach Greg, and then Jeff did a random on Julian, and they came out clean. So maybe I'm dumb, maybe, but like from looking at the facts, I feel like they might be on a higher likely chance of being natural. If they keep passing these blood works over and over, like, is it because they're cheating somehow and they're like not actually putting on a ton of muscle, or like what? Or like they lied or something, like, or they're just insane guys who've put on a ton of muscle in the last few years, or I don't know. Because like people have been dogging on Greg Doucette for a minute now because he said Hussein was natural, and he read the blood work and he's like, it looks like a natural blood work to me. And then he gets a random a year, like not even a year ago, like a few months ago, it says he's natural. He gets one literally, like, that video was posted like what, a few weeks ago, and it says he's natural. So is it just people being in denial that he's not natural, or is there something that people know that I don't? Like, because looking at the facts right now, and I'm just saying it's a higher likely chance of him being natural than him not being natural at this very moment. I could be completely wrong. I could be deceived. All that shit. But the one thing that's pissing me off right now is the dude who started this whole controversy of, like, who got the most amount of people, like, speculating and stuff like that, hasn't taken what's his name? The dude who made Retaliation Project. He, like, Anabolic Stick hasn't taken up the offer that the dude who made the Retaliation, I don't remember his name. Fuck, what's his name? He's the dude that's friends with Shan. The dude that's friends with Shan. He gave Anabolic Stick like a window to be like, hey, I will pay for this testing if you want. You just have to show up. Like, you don't even have to be the guy testing him. You just have to show up, and I'll do the whole testing routine and stuff like that. I'll pay for it. And like, that's a crazy statement. Like, he said he'd do it. And then Anabolic Stick never responds about it. And then now you've got all these people saying Hussein isn't a natural. But he's been passing all these tests, like all these blood work tests, and everyone's saying, no, that's wrong, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, I even watched Jeff Nipper video. It was very well thought out, very well executed, all that. And then I was reading comments to see like what everyone was thinking. And one dude went, as soon as I heard say they're 100% natural, I clicked off the video because I knew it was wrong. Yo, you didn't even watch the video. Like, Jeff Nipper took his time, his money, all this shit, all this effort into making this video, and you're a Jeff Nipper fan and you don't want to watch the video because of Julian and Hussein, because you're so stuck in the thought process that there's no way they could be natural, in 1,000 years, they could not be natural, that you refuse to watch a very well thought out video. And that's like something very interesting to me, because like I read a book. This guy, he did very good research on like how humans work, because he made a character that works very well in real life, even if he's just like a fantasy, like a fantasized way of how things work. Is if someone likes your idea and you let them tell themselves that you are right, not that you're telling them you're right, let them believe that you are right to the point that they will actually refuse the facts, to the point where they even will only look for things that make it seem like their opinion is correct. That is a very interesting topic, and I've been seeing it lately, because it's facts. There's facts that he's been passing blood tests over and over. Is there speculation? Yes, there should always be speculation with stuff like that. But Jeff Nippard is known for being a very honest guy, a very like genuine guy about like all this stuff, because he genuinely cares about what people believe and perceive, because he wants to show people facts. And you refuse to believe him because it goes against your beliefs. You refuse to even see his side because it goes against what you think is true. Now, that is believing you are ignorant to the point where believing you are right to the point of ignorance, and it is not helpful. It is genuinely good to be speculative. It is genuinely good to not believe in that stuff. I do not combat, I do not disagree with you on you being speculative. Like being, that's, maybe it's not true, but after 3 times, you being that highly speculative is kind of weird. I was very speculative for a very long time, even when he passed the first time, because I was like, I don't know, like it's not him in, like you don't see it in person, you don't see his blood getting drawn, stuff like that. Yes, but the second time you get video evidence of him getting his blood drawn, and then you find out that it's true, and then the third time is someone who is a reputable source, not someone who is like has a company with this guy, who I understand it is a confirmation bias, because I understand people getting mad about being mad at Coach Greg. Like, I understand that because it is his business partner. Even if you don't know him personally, it is very likely that, yes, you will protect your business partner, because it is in your best interest to make sure that you have someone who you trust and truly believe is actually truthful with what they're saying. Because if you don't trust your business partner, you actually don't believe that your business deserves to have this person as a co-owner. You're only doing it because you want the engagement. And from what I've seen of Greg, he doesn't seem like a person like that. Now, I could be totally wrong. I don't know the dude personally, but I can see why people don't trust that. But Jeff has no fucking skin in the game. He has zero need to let this guy lie and let this guy fake a blood test. He has no reason to let this happen at all. He has no reason to help him if he's a fake natty. He has no reason to protect him if he's a fake natty. He has actually no reason to even say he's a fake natty or try and break him down and say he's a fake natty, because guess what? He has no skin in the game. He is a non-biased person who is very good for what this is. I don't get it, because if you pass that many blood work is something that's really hard to lie about, because from what I've seen, from what I understand of blood work, you have to, the only way to get blood work to the same natural levels as they used to be after taking steroids is you have to be off your steroids for a minimum of a month or 1 to 3 months for everything to go natural, if you're lucky. And if everything doesn't go back into reference range, you have to start taking other drugs to actually help. And those actually will show that you are taking them, because it'll start raising other hormones. Because if your testosterone's in the dump, you have to take, I forget what it's called, but it's a drug that I think it's called Cialis. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I could be wrong. You have to take another drug that raises your testosterone naturally, but guess what? It also can raise the your hair follicle things and stuff like that, because you're raising, just because you're getting back into natural levels, you could be damaging other things. So it's kind of hard to fake stuff like that. Now, with my limited understanding, because I'm not someone who understands PEDs that well, but I understand blood work readings, because I've seen a lot of videos on it. You genuinely, is very hard to lie on your blood work. So I genuinely don't understand the idea of being very, very skeptical about something that he's shown many, many times, that, hey, my blood work keeps coming out clean. What do I have to show you that I'm not taking anything? I don't know. Have a good day. Have a good night. See you guys. Alright. I don't know how many reps I'm going to get with this. All I know, this is dumb. Okay. Get it in my palm. Okay. Whew. Whew. Stupid. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. I guess. Ah! 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 Ah. God. This is fucking stupid. Annoying is what it is. fucking small. Okay. Still too heavy. Are you? Fucking bullshit. Just stop. Yeah.